Hey, thanks for stopping at this channel today where we talk about health strategies that improves your health and productivity. Today's video is about the true cost of prescription drugs, and I'll be glad to share with you the full cost and also some suggested solutions on how to solve this problem. Dr. Collins Ibogun is my name. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button to receive free content, as soon as we release them. Um, Coming back to today's lesson, are you aware that over 130 million people in America alone take drugs every day? And this amounts to over $4 billion every year. That's a lot of money. And to make it easy for you to comprehend, so this means an average person, or rather, if you do the math, each person in America use an average of $1,300 in drug expenditure every month. That's a lot of money. And the sad part of the story is that the health outcome of these people is not as desired, almost always. And that's why we're here today to share with you some strategies you can adopt to have better health. All right, the true cost is explained shortly. Number one, is it cost on one's relationship? I know certain people who behave in certain ways because of the kind of drugs they take. And as soon as they release such harshful words or harshful statements, they are quick to request give an apology and say, "Oh, sorry, I did what I did or I said what I said because of the drugs I take." And most of the time, these people are banished from certain organizations because of the repeated behaviors they display. So some drugs could hurt relationships. Before I proceed on the harmful effect of drugs, I just want to let you know drugs are very, very good therapeutic agents. They help to tackle health situations like disease, long-term problems, health challenges, with the view of normalizing the health situation of the individual. However, the drugs on itself could cause some adverse events. That's number one possible consequence. Number two, it also causes some form of addiction because the person used the drug in a certain way, so that the individual now can do without the drug. The third possible consequence of drug use is misuse. Either the person takes too much, too little, or forgets to take the drug at all, or give the drug to the wrong person, and that could lead to more problems now. So, having said this, when drugs are used rightly, they could be a good therapeutic agent. But most of the time, many people don't use it rightly. And that is why I'm bringing this message to you today regarding the true cost of medications. All right, coming back to the main lesson. Number one, if drugs are used wrongly, they could impact relationships. Number two, if drugs are used wrongly, they could impact one's career. I know of people who lost their jobs because they had hangovers in the morning when they couldn't come to work at the right time because their health was failing them. Either they overslept or they were not at their peak performance at work because of the drugs they're taking. Number three, prescription drugs could impact your health. I know of people who get dizzy, nauseous, tired because of the drugs they take. And as a result, they can't function at their full capacity. How about people who have elevated blood pressure, who have blurry vision, who have nauseated feelings because of the drugs they take? These are possible adverse events that you need to be conscious of. that the true cost of the drug is not the financial cost, but much more than that. And the fifth possible effect of drugs, if not used rightly, is an impact it has on your education. Some students who take drugs, so let me rephrase it. If drugs are not used rightly, they could impact one's memory and ability to comprehend, which in a way could impact or rather negatively influence one's education. So these are the things you should be conscious about. It may have short-term effects and a long-term consequence. I'm not saying drugs are bad. I'm a pharmacist, so I would say drugs are good, but it has to be used rightly. And if you could avoid it, it's better to avoid the use of drugs. Well, that's the reason why I created a free ebook that explains some health strategies you could adopt so that you may not fall ill. There's a link below this video where you could get a book at no cost to you. But if you're that kind of person who loves instructional videos, there's a link to a free masterclass as well. Click on the link and you watch the free masterclass. We care about your health and we want the best for you. Or if you are that kind of person, or rather, if you lead an organization that have a perennial, consistent pattern health challenge, we'll be glad to help you with health strategies that could improve the health of your community. In this book and masterclass, there are over 11 strategies. Time will fail me to say it all, but all we are saying in this video is the true cost of prescription drugs is far more than the dollar amount you pay. It's far more than the currency you exchange for those medications, either you or your insurance company. We care about your health, and that's why we're here today. Click the link below to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, or click any of the links below to receive the free resource. We care about your health and talk to you later. Dr. Collins is my name. Thank you.